All right. Hey, good evening, everyone. Dave Wilson of the Ring of Hire Show. Hey, tonight, the secrets. I love doing this show once in a while. Put out some good secrets, some insights on what you can do for logistics and high volume staffing. So it's a little bit different of a show tonight, but it's really meant for recruiters. And hey, you never know, you might learn something. Be right back after this. Right. The world of social media. Hey, tonight, I'm just going to talk a little bit about some secrets that I would utilize in high volume recruiting for logistics in the Lehigh Valley or any area around there. Holy crow, we got Gabe. I thought I saw a ghost there. I know you've been busy with work. Hope everything's going well. This is the man that you need to reach out to, everybody. He does some great shows and streaming, but he's always in the house. How you doing, Gabe? Hope everything's going good. Tonight with he'll be here. He comes on in a couple minutes. He'll sneak in here. He always does. Tonight I wanted to talk about social media recruiting and what I always hear about people being short-staffed for say like 100 people, and how do you find them, even 200 people, and when you're running ads behind the scenes with social media, if you hire the right social media person, if you want to say, that really knows what he's doing, you'll be able to run jobs and run all kinds of events behind the scenes, and you're going to target them. You're going to spend some money. It's a little bit more expensive now, but let me tell you, if you know what you're doing, and you do a lot of training on it and you do a lot of learning, this has taken over 10 years. You develop a skill that you can find people, and it works. The biggest thing I hear from big companies, and they always say it, well, the social media is too expensive. It doesn't work. I beg to differ on that, because it does work for logistics staffing. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. If you're short 100 people, 200 people, there's no reason that you can't find them. I'll go right out there and say that with social media, because you got to know how to run your ads, and you have to find somebody that knows what they're doing. You're not just, you post the job on Facebook, right? And that's it, right? You share it, you get a few likes. I'm telling you, the organic reach is horrible anymore. If you're not getting creative, and you can ask Gabe on here, if you're not getting creative on your content, it's not being seen. It is not. The percentage of it being seen is very small, unless you know what you're doing. I always, to me, when you want to find staff, right? It's like Facebook's like dating, right? You don't know what you want, right? You do know what you want. You're looking for a certain thing, right? A certain person, certain demographic area, maybe something, the skills that the person likes, anything, hobbies, right? You got to use that the same way when posting your jobs for social media. A lot of the companies will not use Ads Manager. And I got to tell you, it is the biggest mistake if you're not utilizing Ads Manager. And what I mean by that is, if you've never seen, I'm going to go through a couple of these things tonight. If you've never seen slides like these, right? All these things right here, I'm going to go over tonight with it. If you've never seen all these things like this, well, then you don't know how to post an ad on Facebook. It's never going to get anywhere. It gets nowhere. Got to have creative strategy to find that audience. That is right. And exactly what he says there. So what I want to show you here is, let me put this one slide up here. So Facebook comes out, and you can develop yourself from your age, from your 18 to 65. There's really no age discrimination with that anymore. Gender, all detailed targeting, all your interest. So on this page that I just showed you there, when you're designing your ad, you are designing that person you're looking for. So if you're looking for someone that wants warehouse, right? And you're on here and you're creating your ad, well, right here, I already put, you can see it's real tiny, but logistics, I put job hunting, I put employment, supply chain management, hiring, job fairs. These are the kind of things that you need to target specifically these candidates. So this ad that you're going to build here, and you're going to target the demographics, you're specifically going after forklift drivers or picker, packers, everything that you want. You don't want to put your ad, you might see the ad on Facebook, like you can go on my page, you'll see it, right? But I'm not paying for that one. Hey, let everybody else pay for it, right? Let them click on it. Listen, if my wife or gay, anybody here clicks on it, why do I want to pay for that? They are not, for me, I'm not looking for them. I'm looking for detailed people with skill set, different skill sets. It's going to go to their feed. And that's how it gets on the social media. So when you're looking over here and you're putting all the interest down, if you're looking for an electrician, guess what? You're going to put electrician. So guess what? You know where that ad's going to go? It's going to go to an electrician. Anybody that has that in their feed, that's where it's going to go. And the more that you get detailed targeted on it and you hit that sweet spot, and all those job messages start coming in, right? You hit it right. You know, you might be 25 miles out with a certain radius, right? You got to put the radius in there. You might be like, wow, man, I'm hitting a spot right here. Certain towns, certain cities, punch that in there because you can put those demographics in there also. So remember, you're building what you're looking for. So while you're putting all this money out, it's going to show the results. The ROI on it is priceless on that. You just can't beat it. Hey, Rob is in the house. Hope everything's going good, Rob. We got Gabe on here. Hope everything's going good with the job. We can talk afterwards if you got time. But Rob's always on the show here too. And but when I go back to this part here about Facebook, right, creating the ad, and I look at my age, I look at the demographics. You really can't with social media anymore break it down gender wise. You can't say, hey, I'm looking for males, I'm looking for females for jobs, for certain jobs. You can go after the interest. So that's one of the most important part if you know a lot of things. So Facebook did take away their job board, which it's gone, which I still have no clue why they did that. But you can still go and post your jobs on Ads Manager. Now, a lot of it, like this one right here, the demographics, you can see right here, right there, I put this chart out here and I got myself a big circle there with the middle point right in Allentown, right? I look over and I got my audience definition and it shows this little needle, right? So every time I put an interest in, the needle either moves up or moves down. So if I put supply chain, right, needle goes up. If I put forklift, needle goes up. If I put warehouse, needle goes up. Guess what? But if I wasn't looking for an electrician, I hit that electrician, that thing would go down because that's not what I'm looking for. My point there is learn what works the best. Now I want to show you something. This is no, I'm not just making this stuff up. Is my job as a social media manager, if I was working for a company doing their social media, is to find you people. I don't care what I have to do to find it. My job is to take your employees that are right next door to us, down the street, 5 miles down. I want them. And I'm going to get my message that I'm hiring with a great job, right? All that right there. And I'm going to get them. I don't care about everybody else. If I'm hired for a client, I go after them. Does not matter. And the reason I want to show you it works is I know it's hard for you to see, right? But with Ads Manager, it comes on the phone app. So you can monitor everything on your phone, how your ads are going. You can either pause them, keep them going, change the interest. So here I was looking for a job. I think it's over from about 2 months span, right? So now picture this for the amount of money I spent. So I spent $453.36 in 2 months. on advertising. Yes, that's it. There he is. They were just, I had breaking news. I just have to put this in here. Savor the flavor and the awesomeness. There he is, the delectable Kenny D. He gets longer and longer on this. Look at this. Compassion, inspirational, resilience, respect. Kenny, we should put out an ad to try to find you. We could try to find you there. But Gabe was just asking for you. But on this is the real stuff here. So $453 I spent, right? Now people reached 43,122. Now some of the numbers sound big, which, hey, that's not bad, right? It doesn't reach all of them. Impressions, 56,000 impressions for that. 3-second video plays I did. So 22 people watched 3 seconds of it. Now I know 3 seconds isn't a lot. Oh my God, we got Bill in the house. Woo! Bill, I think we got a full house. Kenny and Rob and Gabe, they're all in here. Hope everything's going good. Are you still on vacation? Or you're always on vacation, but I don't know where you're at. But my point here is, so 22 people watched that. Photo views, 15, right? Post comments, 5. This is what I like. Link clicks. So if you have your website, that means 664 people went on the website. All right, that's pretty freaking good. Landing page views, 21. Page engagement, 791. Now all this for $453. I'm not making it up. You can see the graphs up here. This right here is showing you where I make my changes. I can make my changes right here, and it goes up and down, and that's how I know how the ad is running professionally. But think about that. I've seen companies spend thousands of dollars on a billboard, or, oh my God, some of the job fairs. The cost of a job fair. If you took 3 or 4 people, salary people that you got at a job fair, and you've spent $1,000 to $2,000 just to friggin' sit there, if you took that money and you gave it to somebody that knows what they're doing on social media, your ROI would be through the roof. And I can guarantee it. I'm not just making it up, because I wouldn't say it if I couldn't do it myself. But that is what I'm talking about. A lot of people won't utilize Ads Manager, right? It's not that expensive for your recruiters. Teach your recruiters. You have the recruiters there. You don't have to hire a huge social media company for it. Naturally, they're going to charge you a lot of money because they got bills just like everybody else. They got to pay staff. That's not cheap. So on top of everything, you're putting your money out there, and you're not seeing a return. You're not happy. The secret of it is train your recruiters. Give them the tools. Give them the tools to succeed, and utilizing Ads Managers and all that stuff. And you're going to see a big difference. Because like here, when I go to when I go to call to action, right? This is developing an ad right here for human resource person, right? You're looking for them. Picture this. That's my image. You're creating all the ads yourself. All right. There we go. Holy crow. How you doing, sir? Hey, we got James. Damn, James. Man, we got a full house tonight. These guys, all these people on this page right here on the show, please connect with them. They're really great people, and they will help you out. I don't care what you need. These guys know what they're doing. But if you want to get, like when I see a job fair out there, the events, if you're just a small branch, if you boosted $100 on a career fair, $100 for a 20-mile radius, right? You're going to see the results. That's going to blow your mind if you know what you're doing. But all you have to do is go to Ads Manager, facebookblueprint.com. Or meta.com now too. You can go to. It's all free. Restless, still no. I guess really knows. You're going to do great, Rob. You're gonna bounce back, and you're gonna do fine. You'll be back on the show, sitting there saying, "Hey, guess what?" But you got a lot of friends here, Ron. Connect with everybody, and we'll help you out. So, but look into the social media when you're doing it properly, because here's another thing. A lot of the stuff, here's a A/B test. All right, they still utilize it. So you can put up to 6 ads. like say James wants to get his show out, right? He wants to see people see his podcast, right? So he could run an ad for $25. James, you could run an ad for $25 to put it on there, right? By putting his ad for $25 in the radius or wherever he wants people to see it, that's where it's going to go. Those ads will hit those people that he's looking for the interest of his show. Maybe he's in sales. If he does a lot of sales, guess what? There's interest for sales. So you put that interest in there, and then it just goes on and on from there, and you're going to see the big return on that. James, just Kenny's the rock star. Kenny just makes his rounds all the way up through the post here. He's a trip. So, but think about Facebook on 6 different images. So you're going to put one image here. Say you're looking for a forklift driver, right? Forklift driver here, another forklift driver on a different type, right? One with a great image, right? You might have people in a warehouse on one image. You're going to boost those ads. You're going to let it go. You're going to let it run its course, right? By doing that, you're going to go ahead and Facebook is going to pick which one runs the best for you. Let it do it. It's going to pick the best people that it'll see your ad for what you want to do, for what you're promoting. So a week later, you're going to be like, wow, these people really responded to this one ad. I'm going to boost that one. So they're the kind of things that really, Gabe, even when you're doing your, if you're trying to get your show out there and, you want to promote your show or promote your business, listen, for $25, you can promote a lot for $25. A lot of people don't realize the likes. Everybody says, well, get likes, right? Get likes. If you get likes, you can boost a post. Don't just push the boost button. Everybody says, oh, marketing says we push the boost. Now that boost button right there, right? Go behind the scenes. When you're behind the scenes and you're building these ads right here, this is the beginning of it. That is the beginning of your ad that you're going to boost, and you're going to put every single thing you need to inside of that ad. And you're going to put the like page. So you're going to boost an ad, guess what? To find you likes. The more likes you find, the better that people are going to see your work. So your ad will just go around in a 25-mile radius, right? And get people every day. You're going to see people liking your page, liking your page, liking your page. It's going to cost. It's going to cost you a little bit, and that's just the way it is. You're not going to get anything for free. You can go for your website, make up your ad, right? Some of the companies, staffing companies, is a good way to do it. Run them all the time, consistently, $25 a week, $25 a week. Let that website that you're trying to promote just let it go. No interest. Shoot that baby out there and just let it circulate, and then people will like it and click on your website if they like what they've seen. So now you've got likes. You've got your websites, right? You got your websites. Everybody's going to see that, right? They're going to see it. Now they've clicked on them. Just like anything else, you got them for life. You got them all for life, Kenny. Kenny, that means you have them for life. Just like when you talk to everybody on here, you're kind of stuck to Kenny. So the next time when I show you this here, you're going to love this. When I go up here, saved audiences. So right here, I've told people before, this right here is the brains. So as I've run ads, right, you save them. So if everybody on this show here has clicked on it right now, right, they've clicked on it, guess what? They're going to see my ads. So I'm going to run my next ad. I'm going to save that audience. I've saved it. Guess what? Because I got this group of guys right here. I got them. They're mine. My next ad is going to go out. Guess what? Guess who's going to get those ads? The same people that saw them in the first place. That's how it works. And you need to set it up to go from one to the other to the other. This is a boring subject tonight, guys, but for staffing, get them to like your page, share your content. You have them for life. They're not going anywhere because your next ads will just get better and better and better and better. There is no reason why when you go to a page like this and you run, if I was to run, let me see, I got it here, right here. Human resources, demographics, objective, right here. So if you run traffic, engagement, video views, lead generation, messages, brand awareness, reach, That is what you want right there. You have to know what you want. What do you want for logistics? What type of jobs? Who are you looking for? They're the kind of things that you're going to need to know to build in to all these ads right here. So you're going to put the Facebook text. Maybe you use Text Us. Put Text Us in there. Maybe you use an email campaign, right? Put the email in there. Everything goes in here to develop your ads, and you're going to be doing really well, because then you're going to have a call to action. Everybody knows what a call to action is what do you want? You have to know what you want when you're boosting ads for social media. So really look at Ads Manager. And oh my God, there's Stephen Farrell's even in the house. The man all the way from Utah. How's it going, Steve? I think he's got a different thing on there. Good evening, Dave. There he is. So like I was telling him, Steve, we're talking about boosting jobs. The other way is if you're looking for, again, if you need 200-300 people, right? You could probably find that amount of people within a week. I'm going to say if you want to be aggressive, you could spend about $500 for that week, and you should be able to find a lot of candidates for about $500 now. The cost is going up. You know, when you first run an ad, you have to let it go. Don't make any changes to it. If you're looking for like forklift drivers, warehouse, let it go. Let it go for about 7 days, and it's in a learning curve. Just like a lot of times, it's got to learn its audience, so it's going to go around. But if you want to run a successful campaign and find over 100 some people, I mean, I guarantee it. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind for that amount of money that you can find them within a week's time. Enough messages that you're going to get, and you're going to get the people. Your job is to get the people then in the office. Listen, if you don't answer your messages, that's on you. You know, you got to answer these messages around the clock. I mean, around the clock. So when your recruiters are at home, listen, it's not a big deal. They're on their phone anyway. So if they see a message pop up right here, boom, guess what? You got it. Send them a message. Hey, come to the branch tomorrow. Hey, can you stop out here tomorrow real quick? There's no set hours anymore for recruiting from 8 in the morning till 5. It doesn't end there. The successful starts later on at night, you know, especially around after 5, 6, 7 o'clock, because people are normally home after that from their first job. These guys will be all telling them, oh, look at this. Kenny D, delectable, divine, destiny-driven, delectable dude. Bill, that is the first time I've ever seen you you say that. God, oh my God. Now I bet you're doing that on all the shows now, Bill, aren't you? Oh my God, that's hilarious. The last thing I want to talk about on here is what is your objective, right? You got to know right here on this slide here. Again, video, shopping, instant experience, Facebook page, events, Instagram, website, activity. These are the kind of things that you got to know on social media. So check them out. Ads Manager, Facebook Ads Manager. Everybody has them, right? Go on there. Go on Facebook, blueprint.com. Free. It's free. All free. And we got the resume writer. Stephanie's in the house. See? Look at that. She's in here too. You need a resume? Reach out to Stephanie. She's going to teach you how to do that. And she has a great price. So reach out to her if you know anybody looking for resumes. She's a great person to connect with. So remember, build your ad, good content, and you got to stay consistent. Listen, everybody on here knows, and Gabe and everybody puts a lot of time. Even Kenny puts a lot of time on social media. If you don't do it every day or every other day, even if you're promoting your jobs on social media, you're not going to be successful. Listen, tonight, I mean, do you want to do a show every night? No, I don't want to do one every night. But if you don't, you know, you got to make that commitment in staffing to finding the candidates that you need. You got to be consistent. You got to put ads. You got to run every other day. You got to put on there, get a person, one of your recruiters. Put some time and effort into the ads that you're making. Not just, hey, we're hiring here, no images. There's no thought process in that. Make it engaging, right? Have one recruiter on Instagram. Instagram works well for positions like that even. especially with social media now with TikTok and all that other stuff. Listen, if it works, do it. If it's going to get you candidates in those doors, do it. I don't know much about boosting with TikTok, and I don't get into all that stuff. I think every time you learn one thing, you're turning back around. You got something else right behind you you're trying to teach. But there's no reason, I'm going to be ending it here shortly, that you cannot find candidates in the logistics field by utilizing social media. The cost of Indeed, the cost of Career Builder, the cost of ZipRecruiter, Craigslist. How many people use that? But you never know. All these different things add up. And if you're spending $50 a day or $100 a day on Indeed, you're friggin' nuts not to find somebody to boost the ads correctly and show you the results of it. Just like I said, if I had a client right now that I wanted to show the results, I would show them where their money's going right there. I would show them where their money's going, what's happening, what kind of results did you get from all this $453 I spent? What did you get from it? Did you get results? What you get for $500 some dollars? You got people here. The biggest thing, and I'm going to end it here, is video. If you want to get your jobs out there, you want to get your message out there, video is the most engaging thing that you're going to find. You can promote with a 15-second video, 30-second video. You can boost it the same way that you do your jobs, and you're going to be successful in that. So I'm going to be calling it a night here, guys, and Stephanie. But please go to, if you're a recruiter, check it out. FacebookBlueprint.com. It's free. Ads Manager. Talk to your boss about it. Say, hey, what's this Ads Manager stuff? We're just posting a job and we're not getting many people. You do this right, it's not expensive. $100 a day on social media for one branch for a couple jobs is nothing. You're going to get the results that you want to see. If you have a social media person right now on LinkedIn saying, hey, we guarantee you we're going to get you this many, freaking run. Right, Bill? Thanks, Bill. As always, thanks. If somebody's saying, I guarantee you I'm going to get you so many likes, I guarantee I'm going to get you so many views, run the hell out of the room. There are nothing but bullshitters on there. There are scammers. They're going to take your money. You got to find somebody that just has a passion for social media that will take your money and do what it takes to find the staff. Like I said, if I'm looking for people, I don't care about person over here, the company over here, over there. I will take them. I want to take them because I'm going to get my message to them so they come to work for us. Well, guys, everybody, I think I'm going to be on, I'm not sure, Sunday night. That's Sunday night, Memorial Day. If I don't talk to you all, have a great Memorial Day. And we're going to end it, as always, with a video from here. Talk to everybody soon. Got to find the right one. Here it goes, right here.